Ciao everyone, welcome to another Instagram City Life tour. Today we are going to magical Venice, one of my favorite places, and we're going to be joined by Sinu from my Venetian apartment. Sinu is a local, and she's going to be touring us around some of her favorite places in Venice. So we're going to walk along the Zattere, we're going to see Campo Santa Margherita. And I'm just super excited to chat to Sinu. For those of you who haven't watched these before, I do a weekly live city tour in a different place of Italy. They're all saved on my IGTV. So if you head over to my profile, you can watch them all. Now I'm going to add in Sinu and we're going to get started around Venice. Okay, just bear with me one sec while I add her. Sinu. Thanks for everyone joining. I'm super invite. Okay, Sinu, I've sent you the invite. Okay. Buongiorno, ciao. Okay, just wait one moment. Okay. Sinu, if you're watching, I have sent you an invite. I'll try one more time. Yeah, it's sent. So for everyone who's just joining on now, we're just waiting for Sinu to connect. She is, in the Campo, and she's going to tour us around. I was saying Campo Santa Margherita.
Hi, Eve.
Hello.
Hi, so nice to see you.
You too. Oh, it looks beautiful today.
It is, and it's particularly sunny as well. Now I'm hiding in a calle just so you can actually see my face without being washed out by the sun. But soon we're going to be entering Campo Santa Margherita here in front of me. But thank you so much for having me today. I'm so glad to be here with you.
Me too. Thank you so much for taking the time. Before we get started, do you want to maybe introduce yourself to people who don't already know you and all the fabulous things that you do?
Sure. So my name is Sinu. I am based in mainland Venice, more precisely Mestre, which is the mainland portion of the municipality of Venice. And I am a food and slow living writer. I write on my blog and I write a food newsletter. I've just started. And what else? I moved to Venice when I was 19 and I lived here ever since. But I actually moved to the mainland 7 years ago. So, wow. Yes, a little bit of both worlds in my life.
Amazing, amazing. And today, Sinu, you're showing us Campo Santa Margherita and along the Zattere. Is that right?
Yeah. The idea is to start from Santa Margherita, where I am right now, and walk you to the Zattere. Along the path, I'd love to show you a bakery, a place where to have some tramezzini, a place to have some cicchetti as well. And then if we have time, of course, we're going to walk a little bit along the Zattere, and there's an ice cream place that I adore. And then from there, if we have time, maybe we can walk back a little bit and go to Ponte Del Academia to enjoy the view from there as well. Let's see what we can do. The plan is there, and not sure we can stick to it, but we'll try.
That sounds perfect. And Sinu, yesterday, I discovered from Instagram that it was the first day of Carnevale.
Yes. Yes. Oh my God. Yes, absolutely. This is a very important information. You will see it's going to be a little busy. Actually, there was a little bit of traffic to come here. So I was a little bit, worried. Oh, am I going to make it in time? But all went well. So there will be people around compared to what was, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. The city was so quiet. But it's fine. It's okay. I mean, it's Carnival. We're here to celebrate. And today is the first day we can walk around without our mask. I'll see how's the situation. But so if you see people without a mask, it is allowed right now. So the Carnival started yesterday, and it's going to last until the 1st of March. Wow. And this means there are frittelles available to us, which is the typical Carnival treat. But hopefully I will walk past a bakery so I can show you.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Let's go. It sounds great. Okay. Let's do it.
Let me turn the camera.
Thank you.
All right. Here you go. Beautiful. Hopefully you can hear me all right.
Yeah, I can hear you really well. That's great.
Good. So we are
Well,
in Campo Santa Margherita right now.
mm-hmm.
Here you go. I'm gonna give you a little tour. Tell me if I'm moving too fast. I know this can be something that
Yeah.
happens often when we walk around. There you go. See, there are a couple of kids over there wearing their carnival costumes. The bad part of a sunny day in Venice is that we are gonna have the sun right into our eyes for a while now. I'm sorry, but I can't do anything about that. I'd love to. Oh, you can see. Not sure you can see it, but there are the confettis all over the ground, the pavement.
Oh, yeah, I can see that
Yeah,
too. Yeah.
and the
Oh,
kids,
wow.
their
That's so cute.
costumes. There you
Oh,
go. There's a
amazing.
very, very joyful atmosphere today here, really.
Mhm. It seems like that. It's infectious. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Campo Santa Margherita is like a little microcosm, if you like. Today it's Sunday morning, so some of the shops are closed. But on a
yeah.
regular weekday, you will find all the bars and restaurants open. There's a
Yeah.
supermarket. There used to be a bakery, but there's another one just outside the piazza. There's pharmacy, and then the ATM, the cigarette place, and so on. So it is really a place that people love to hang out at, and
Yeah.
it's very much a meeting point for students and locals alike. Not
Yeah.
sure, can you see
Yeah.
anything? Yeah.
That's right. It's beautiful. Such a
Uh,
lovely day.
we are in Dorsoduro right now, which is one of the neighborhoods of Venice, and it's particularly famous because it's the heart of the university life here.
Yeah.
And this is where I have spent so much time when I was living in Venice because I was doing university here. And I've seen many of the bars that you see. This one, for example.
Mhm.
So maybe you had a coffee and I served you if you came here while I was working here.
Probably.
And it's a really, really, really lovely place to hang around. It's quiet compared, of course, to St. Mark's Square, Rialto. Um, and see, there are a few. Morning.
How far, yeah, how far would it be, this area from St. Mark's Square?
Okay, so it is, let's say, 25 minutes, 30 minutes with just a normal walk,
Yeah.
normal pace, let's say. But it is actually really, really handy to find accommodation around here because it's just 10 minutes away from the train station and the bus station as well. So if you come here, with a few luggages and everything, you don't even have to worry about the vaporetto and the bus and, the water bus. You just
Yeah.
take a walk and you have everything at your fingertips.
Yeah.
No, it's a really, really handy location. From here, so Dorsoduro, as I said, it's popular because of Santa Margherita, but also because of Zattere, of course, which is where we're headed, and even more because of Ponte del Academia, which is a beautiful wooden bridge that was built in wood, but it was supposed to be temporary, right? And then it remained like that. And we love it because of that.
Yeah.
Ponte del Academia, it's a really gorgeous place. And the view that you can enjoy from there, it's pretty popular and famous. I'm pretty sure everyone who is hanging out with us have seen pictures on Instagram. But, how can someone can get enough of that view? It's just amazing. So.
Never. Oh my gosh.
Right?
Yeah, it's magical.
You see this boat here?
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure you know what this is. This is the Veggie vendor boat.
Yes,
right?
amazing.
So they are closed. I'm sorry about that. But if you were a Venetian taking a stroll on a Sunday morning, this is what you see. It's normal. To have day off and
So, yeah, exactly. Sinu, for people who maybe don't quite get what it is, so it's literally like a boat that sells all fresh fruit and vegetables. Is that right?
Exactly. So I'm gonna turn slowly and show it again. Now it's okay, covered Morning. This view is so lovely, something that I wanted to show you. So on this boat that is not covered, usually there are, all these baskets of fresh vegetables and fruit that are being sold by people that are standing there on the Fundamenta. And there's a little shop, which is this one right here, that is where the owners stay. And they have their stocks and everything. Sorry, phone is moving around. Okay.
No, you're fine. You're doing great.
Yeah, I think you can see something there. Yeah. Salad from yesterday, probably. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, and it's just amazing, isn't it? Like, it's just when you see it open, it feels like, oh wow, yeah, we're in Venice. Like, where else?
You are in Venice. Say hi to the gondoliers. Hi guys. You don't want me as customers. Hello. Okay. Now you're in Barnaba. It's a really, really pretty campo. It's tiny, and the cafe, over there, it's quite lovely. You have Grom, which is maybe some of you know. It's an ice cream chain. Pretty nice to be a chain, to be honest. Let me move back and show you. So this is where we came from. Sorry?
What's the name of this campo again?
This should be San Barnaba. Yes, Campo San Barnaba. There you go. Yeah, sorry, my memory sometimes is playing tricks on me because I haven't lived here in almost a decade, and even if I live across a long bridge, sometimes I start forgetting the names. But I'm bad with names anyway, in any case. Sorry. Okay, so I'll try and move towards the shadow so you're not going blind. Okay.
Someone said che bel sole. It's just such a beautiful day.
Gorgeous day, really. And let me see. I think in a few meters we'll be close to a couple of shops that I want to show you, but I'll stop here for the view.
Oh, it's just so gorgeous. We could go again and again and again to Venice. You've lived there for what, 10 years, you said?
Yeah, I came here when I was 19 and then moved to the mainland in 2015.
Wow.
Look at the colors.
So beautiful.
And this is basically where I would walk every day to go to class. I was living on the Giudecca Island. So I would cross the canal, arrive in Zattere, and from there walk to Campo Santa Margherita, because around there are a few ancient palaces where the university is. And so I was going to class there with some amazing chandeliers. It was crazy, beautiful, really.
Wow.
So as I said,
more exciting than my university experience,
Did you go to university to Melbourne?
Yes, I did in Melbourne, which was nice, but not as picturesque, of course, as Venice.
I think I've been there in the area where the university is, and there were plenty of very interesting buildings, I must say.
Yeah, true. It has its own charm. Oh wow!
There you go. Mother shop. Sorry?
Have you got a mask for Carnevale?
I bought a few years ago when I was just arrived, and I gifted some as well to my younger sister when I moved away, so she had something to think about me. And I think she still has it. There are a few shops that make incredible masks. One is near Campo San Barnaba, where we were before, and I think it's the workshop that made the mask for a very popular movie with Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman. The name, of course, I can't remember.
Me either, but I know what you're talking about. That's if anyone knows it, it's going to annoy me.
I'm pretty sure someone knows it. That the name of that movie is famous. Do you know that they got separated after filming? Yeah. Anyway, okay, we are about to turn a corner. Here to the right, there's a school with a beautiful door.
Like for kids.
Yeah, like kids.
Wow. Eyes Wide Shut. That's the film.
Yes,
Yes.
that one, exactly, exactly. And here there's a beautiful shop with some crayons and watercolor paintings. Honestly, this is beautiful.
Lovely.
And we are about to get closer and closer to the frittelle shop. But there's, of course, there's a queue outside.
Yeah, I'm sure. Someone said, find us some crostoli.
Crostoli. See what I can do. Let me see if I can get close to the window.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's go.
Inhale it through the screen.
Okay, so over there. Yes, those are the frittelle. Crostoli, crostoli. I can't see it. Oh no, here in front of us. Sorry.
Ah, perfect.
So you wanted the crostoli, I got you the crostoli.
Bravo.
And some more here. Let me step a little bit back. There you go. So this is really nice. And I have a friend who's just been here for 2 weeks, a lovely lady from Seattle. And she used to come here and enjoy the frittelle. And she also loved this place with the tramezzini. You see them there, right? Big sandwiches. This is a staple in our diet, if you like.
Yes.
We love. Sorry, I'm stuck with people in front of me. Okay. We love a tramezzino. We can eat it at any time of the day. It's just quick to eat, delicious, and they also have vegetarian options usually. I'm vegetarian, that's why I'm saying that, in case anyone is interested. But maybe, sorry, I forgot to show you something. You're going back.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. Maybe not everyone is familiar with frittelle. You can't see much from here, but you see a new tray has come, fresh frittelle. So you have three or more types of frittelle. You can have the Veneziana, which means, of course, Venetian, because it has pine nuts and raisins, which is a very, very typical pairing of food. Yeah. For Venice, we use it also for saor, which is a way to marinate fish and vegetables. It's very distinctively sweet and sour, and made with vinegar and onions. And you can make it with fish and then also vegetables. And of course, you put inside also the raisins and pine nuts, and it's delicious. So the Veneziana is called in that way, I think, because of that reason. Not sure, that's my guess. And then you can have the frittelle with custard, then zabaione, which I don't like, but many love it. You like it? Yeah.
It's very right? As well, zabaione. So I'm loving the zabaione.
You love the zabaione? Good. So you should come and try one. Have you tried frittelle yet? Sorry, I got stuck under an ugly construction site. And then, so you have custard, zabaione, you have the Veneziana, and then I'm forgetting something. Maybe not. Well, in some places you can find, other different kind of fillings, like custard with pistachios or maybe chocolate. But I think the Veneziana and the custard one are the two most loved ones by the Venetians. But I'm pretty sure that the zabaione lovers will be angry right now at me. So please don't.
Okay. And can I just ask one thing, just for anyone who doesn't know what they are, frittelle? Do you want to just?
Oh my God, I'm sorry. Yes.
No, you're fine.
So the frittelle are little balls of dough, very soft. They are fried and then either stuffed with the fillings that I mentioned before, or simply eaten plain with some, sugar sprinkled over it, and of course the raisins and the pine nuts inside the dough. So we eat them at Carnevale. Usually bakeries would start making them right now at the beginning of Carnevale, but over the last few years they have started earlier. So if you come to Venice in January, which I highly recommend, around mid-January you're gonna start finding them in the shops. So you're not missing out. Wait, sorry.
Sounds delicious. That's a good tip about coming in January too.
January is I think, the best moment to come to Venice, in my opinion. You will find plenty of sunny days like this one. And it can be very chilly, but for example, this year it wasn't, apart from a couple of days. And sorry?
Yeah, it hasn't been that cold this winter, I think.
No.
Also yeah.
Well, I guess we all know what that is, but unfortunately. Anyway, but it's very quiet, and you know, there's a lot of anticipation in the air. People are getting ready for the Carnival, and but at the same time, they are kind of taking a break from the Christmas celebrations. So it's a very, very intimate moment, if you like, as well. And I highly recommend coming here in January. And it's low season, so you're not going to pay that much for your accommodation. So here we are in front of the Bottegona, Cantina del Vino Giastiavi. Sorry. This is a place I would highly, highly, highly recommend for cicchetti.
It's amazing.
How can I say? Every time, so I moved to the mainland 10 years ago. Less than 10 years ago. But anyway, so things change, right, over time. You come back and you say, oh, this used to be better, this has changed and whatever. But this place for me has always been a guarantee. You know, I come here, I know what I'm going to find, and everything is top quality. And the effort that they put to create their cicchetti, the bread is never stale. And it's just really, really, really delicious, honestly. And with plenty of options for vegetarians as well. And the wine is really nice as well.
Yeah, that's so good. And what's the name of that place again, just if anyone wants to get out a piece of paper and write it down?
Sure. But in any case, if I'm talking too fast and whatever, you just DM me and I'm going to give you all the information. So as you can see from the sign there, we call it Al Bottegon. Online, that's what you have to search. Google is going to give you different results though, because it has another name, the one on the sign just below, the red one, the white and red one.
Yeah.
But just remember how it's made and you'll be fine. So right now, we are about to step into Zattere. You can see Vaporetto over there passing by. And from here, so we are going to go to Zattere. And from there, if we have time, if we like, we're going to walk a little bit and then go to the Ponte del Academia, if there's enough time. Or anywhere, if anyone in here has any preference, you can suggest. And we can see what we do. So,
okay, good.
This is the place where students come to chill out after a class, usually.
Yeah. It's lovely along here.
It's so quiet. And yeah.
We're going to be walking past, I guess, the where they make the gondolas too.
We are about to pass past it. Right. It's you can see a little bit of it to the right.
Yes.
There's I don't know how you call it, a slide or
no idea.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna show you anyway. Okay, so this is the house of the gondola makers, and in a second to the right, there you go. You see a gondola. They are probably working on, and we're gonna have a better view in a second. Okay, there you go. It's really old. It's one of the most ancient gondola workshops in Venice, and it's still working. It's still going.
Amazing.
Yeah, it is lovely when you walk past and you see them doing their things, and I think it's very particular because of the fact that it's still made in wood, which is very unusual in Venice.
Really?
If I'm not. I think wood is banned from Venice to avoid fires.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Interesting.
Yeah. But this one, so has always caught my attention when I was walking past here because it is so different, right? Totally different look. There you go. Wow. Of course, it's Sunday, so they're not working. They're chilling. So seagull here. in the water.
Beautiful. It's really nice along there. I've got some nice memories of being there with the spritz in one hand, the cicchetti
Oh
in
my
the
God,
other
yes,
hand, watching
absolutely.
the
Yeah,
It's
in
just
fact, there's another cicchetti shop right in front of the gondola workshop, and it's closed now, of course, because it's Sunday. But I do prefer the other one. Sorry. So,
yeah,
but
no, I
you
think
know, if you come here, you can just try them both and decide for yourself. I guess
exactly.
that's how it works, right?
Exactly.
We
Cicchetti
are
hopping.
exactly. But just in case, if you're more interested in ice cream, you can
Mm-hmm.
come here
Mm-hmm.
in the Zattere. So it's gonna be very, very sunny now. Bear with
Yeah.
me. We'll try and move around. Okay, as you
Beautiful.
can see, it's busy because of the carnival, and it's gonna get busier, of course, in the coming days. I'll move back. I want to show you the view, so I'm gonna go up here, and then I'll show you the ice cream place, which is kind of popular with travelers too.
Yeah.
You probably been here, right?
Yeah, I was going to say I've been to the one. I'm pretty sure that you're going to show
But
us. I don't
did you
remember
get
the
the
name.
Giotto or just the regular ice cream?
Say again.
Did you get the Giotto or the regular ice cream?
No, I got the regular, but I hear that the gianduiotto is a specialty. I
It's
didn't
a
get it only
really,
because I was like, oh, I'm like, living in Monte anyway, where gianduia is from. But yeah, I heard I should have got that.
well, next time, no worries. So I just wanted to show you this view. Of course, it's so sunny, but I think that after walking, 4 hours in Venice, the tight alleys and calles and streets, and when you arrive here, you're finally in an open space and you can breathe again. It's like, oh my God, I was born again. So
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
one of my favorite places. And if you come here at the end of the day, over there, you will see a beautiful sunset, gorgeous. And you can't see it now very well, but part of the gorgeous sunset will be the factories in Marghera. And in a way, it's just, a reminder that Venice is not just water, it's also its mainland. We are really part of the same ecosystem, and we are interconnected more than many people like to think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good point. Wow. It's beautiful. I was going to ask you, someone mentioned before, when
Yeah.
is what months do you get the high water?
So the Acqua Alta, which basically is high tide, it's a natural phenomenon, and usually it is most stronger in autumn and winter, especially in November. Maybe you can remember in 2019, before COVID came, there was a horrible, horrible high tide that destroyed everything. That was a very, very low point for Venice in many senses, no pun intended. But there you go. So this is Nico. This is where you can get the gianduiotto. So gianduiotto is basically a block of ice cream. I think it's chocolate and hazelnut, and smothered in homemade whipped cream, and it's just amazing. Okay, but back to the high tide. Basically, it's November, the worst time, and then you can get it also a little bit in January and other moments of the year, but not as frequently and regularly as November. November is also another moment to eventually come to Venice if you like. I know the high tide is a problem, but it's a problem if you think of it in that way, especially if you are gonna come here as a traveler. It's part of the reality that we live every day. So, I mean, I wouldn't say don't come in November because there's high tide. This is part of Venice. Actually, it's a big part of Venice. So, I think it's also a good way to become more aware of what's going on here, and it can be also fun. I remember a few walk in St. Mark's Square with boots and having a coffee there.
Wow.
So definitely don't avoid November to come to Venice. It's still a beautiful time of the year.
Just bring
And
your boots.
Sorry?
Bring your waterproof boots.
Right. Okay, so we are in Zattere and we are walking a little bit. I can't really see much of the screen because of the sun. So if any of you are asking questions, please tell me.
We had one before. It wasn't a question, but Nicolette was saying that she's had gelato at the gelateria that you just showed us.
Did she? Did she like it?
I think so. Nicolette, tell us if you liked it. And did you try the giambriotto? I need to go back to try it.
Please do. We can come here together. I'm happy to have it with you.
That would be great.
Okay. I have no idea. What time is it? Okay. So,
time.
Yeah. It's okay. It's midday, yeah. Can you hear the bell ringing?
Yes, that was the bells, exactly. That's great.
Midday bell.
Nicolette said she loved the gelato. Very good.
Loved it. Nice. Good. Glad to hear that. So from Zattere, I'm going to show you how to get to, it's very easy, to Ponte Del Academia. Basically, you turn left here, and you go straight from here, and you get to Ponte Del Academia. Now, very easy. And from there, before doing the bridge, you can turn right and go to the Guggenheim Museum, a highlight of Dorsodurox as well. And instead, if you turn to the left and remain at the base of the bridge, there's the the Galleria dell'Accademia, the very famous art museum with an extensive collection of Venetian paintings. And now I'm going to show you the window of one of the places where I lived. Here. There you go. Bedroom.
What a great location.
Yeah, no, it was nice living here in Zattere. It was just for a summer, but it was a lot of fun, really.
Yeah.
Okay. So I heard that you started a YouTube video. So are you going to upload also?
I will, absolutely. Yeah. So if anyone wants to go back and watch the replays, I'm gonna start putting them all onto YouTube too. I think sometimes YouTube's a little bit easier to watch videos.
Right.
Than Instagram. So yeah, you can choose. You can watch it on Instagram, or you can, join us live, which is fun because you can ask questions.
Sure.
Or if you can't make the live, I'll put them on my IGTV, but yeah, also on YouTube. So you've got the choice.
What's the name of the channel?
Just Linguini. So it's the same as my Instagram.
The same. Okay, that's easy, handy to do. Okay.
And you have an amazing newsletter as well, where Sinu was telling me, if you're not already following her, that she finds traditional Venetian recipes that are written in dialect, and she translates them into English. That is so cool. I love that. It's amazing.
Yeah, I've just started, so I don't know. I'm super excited about this project. I really feel it. I have found this old book that is completely written in Venetian dialect, and food connoisseurs here in Venice, they say it's the Bible of Venetian cuisine.
Wow.
I stole it from my in-laws, don't tell them, but it's full of notes and it's beautiful. It's from the 70s. So I am picking recipes from there, and first I try them, and then if I see that I can make them all right, I understand them, I also post them in my newsletter with the English translation.
Oh, so cool. That's such a great thing that you're doing, Sinu.
It is really fun to do, honestly, really.
Someone asked, what's the name of the recipe book? Do you remember it?
I'm pretty sure that you know it. It's called Atola coi nostri vecchi, which is the Venetian dialect for at the table with our old ones. And it's a collection of recipes. The author is not the actual, creator of those. She's done an amazing job collecting recipes both from the oral history of Venice and its mainland, the region, and also from collecting them from family records of noble and rich families that have shaped the history of Venice as well.
Oh my God, that sounds so cool. I want to get that book too.
I'll see if I can post something on my stories later, just in case anyone's interested. So I think we are almost to Ponte del Academia. I'll speed up a bit because I know we are already past the 30 minutes mark for our video. So I'll speed up a bit.
As you're walking, I am dying to ask you, of course, and all about the food. Where is your favorite place to go for a really nice meal, traditional meal in Venice?
Right. My kitchen.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. So I'll have to be brutally honest with you. Wait, because I don't want to stumble up the stairs. Okay. I am vegetarian. I've been vegetarian all my life, and Venice is not exactly the right place for a vegetarian. Because the traditional cuisine that is sold in the restaurants, because honestly, in the book that I'm translating, there's plenty of vegetarian recipes. But in restaurants, you go, here's the view for you. In the restaurants, it's hard to find something that I like or that I can actually eat. And this brings me to my most heartfelt suggestion for you and anyone who will visit Venice is to book a cooking class. Book a class, learn about the ingredients that we use, how we transform them, and it's going to give you so much more awareness. When you go into a restaurant, you see the menus and you try their dishes, and you will be able to tell for yourself if a place is good or not. So, there is a cooking school is called Cooking in Venice, but there are more. So do a little bit of research, and this is really something that's going to help you a lot when you come for dinner in Venice.
Brava, that's such a good idea. I need to do that. Oh, that's such a beautiful view. This is probably my favorite view.
I know, it's amazing. It's just every time I come here, I'm like, how is this possible?
I know. It's incredible. Wow, Sinu.
How pretty.
Oh,
Pretty.
so pretty.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I just photobombed some guys. I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. There you go.
Amazing. Oh, it's so lovely. Wow. I
Not
can
bad
see
for...
why you've never left after moving here.
No, you cannot.
No.
Alle testiere, yes, that's right. And la corte sconta, that is right as well. Yes, yes. I agree. I agree with Deborah. Well done.
Thank you for the tips. That's great. Excellent. Oh,
there you go.
Heaven. Wow. It's
really, really. Even if it's really busy here on the bridge, I think everyone is very quiet because we are all, taking in the view. There's a very beautiful atmosphere. We are all in love right now.
Oh, it's amazing. Hey, what do you think about visiting as a tourist, visiting Venice during Carnevale? Like, would you do it? Would you not do it? Obviously,
I don't want to be negative, but I'd say it's not that necessary. And I think expectations are too high, especially because Carnival is not what it used to be. So I would say not necessarily. You're not missing out on anything incredible unless, you are invited to some very private parties in Venetian palaces on the Grand Canal. Well, that's probably another story. Which is not mine to tell because I was never invited. But anyway, but other than that, I think Venice should be avoided in summer.
Yeah, it's so hot. Oh my God.
Yeah. Spring is definitely better. And if you can come here towards the end of autumn, that would be also very lovely. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, someone said that before, actually. There was a comment that came up. I can't remember who. They said it's just beautiful in the wintertime. Like, obviously, it's
is.
It's magical because there's like the fog in the morning and it's very suggestive. Yeah.
I totally agree with that. Venice is like a, and a lady changing her clothes based on the occasion. And every time she looks different and stunning in her own way. So you're never going to miss out when you come here.
No,
Definitely.
true. Last year we were in Venice in May, and that was beautiful as well. Like, you know, it was
Oh my God, yeah.
it was starting to get a little bit warm, but it was still manageable. It was, it was amazing. I mean, it's always amazing, I think. But yeah, I loved it.
It can get a bit hot and sticky in summer. I'd say avoid the summer months if you can. But other than that, I would say definitely book a longer stay. Don't come here just for a night or 2 nights. Stay longer. I met a lady who a 2-week holiday here in January, and she enjoyed herself so much. We even met and we went to Bassano together by train because, you know, if you stay longer, you also have the chance to visit the mainland, which is, you know, littered of beautiful places to see. By train from Venice, you can get to Treviso, Padova. Of course, Mestre is somewhere that people should see as well. And then you can get to Verona, which is a little bit farther away, or even go to Bologna, have dinner there, eat some tortellini. I mean, how amazing it would be. And also Bassano, as I said before, if you like grappa, why don't you hop on a train, spend an hour on the train looking at the, you know, outside the window, and then you get to this beautiful, beautiful little town with this beautiful bridge designed by Palladio, and then you go to the actual producer of the grappa and buy it from there, because grappa is from Bassano.
Yeah, exactly. That's such a good idea. Yeah, I think as well, there's just like, oh God, I think you could stay in Venice for a lifetime and you'd still find things to do. Like, it's just, this is, so Deborah just said you can eat the soft shell crab.
I served them so many times because even though I'm a vegetarian, I used to work in a very high-end fish restaurant.
Wow.
I've seen many of those soft shells. And people love them. People really, really, really love them.
Yeah, and they, you know, they're not around in summer, so you have to come in the winter or the spring.
Oh, there's always something. Look, the Venetian diet, of course, is very much based on the seasons and the produce that are on season. So every time, that's why I said book a cooking class, because you are more likely to see what's in season and cook with those ingredients. Well, restaurants somehow, not all of them, but have kind of unified their menus. So there are a few dishes that everyone are making, some better, some not. Of course, there are high-end restaurants. The more you pay, as a rule of thumb in Venice, I think, for food, the better food you get. So in that case, certainly they are serving seasonal dishes. But otherwise, I'm not sure 100% for all of the places. But it's such an interesting way to learn about, you know, the ecosystem around. Also, you know, the carciofi from the islands and the soft shell crab, as Barbara said, in winter. We are going to start soon with the asparagus as soon as spring starts. So it really is an ever-changing experience based on when you come here.
Yeah, wow, amazing. Someone said as well they agreed with you, they've been to Bassano and they loved it. And Deborah was saying her sister-in-law puts grappa at the end of her espresso. It's a very Venetian thing. Yes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. that is very, very true. That's right.
Do an extra kick.
Right. Okay, Liv. It was really so nice to do this thing with you. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you. This has just been amazing. I'm, you know, dying to go back to Venice now. I think everyone watching is dying to come and visit.
I hope so.
How can people stay in touch with you, Sinu, if they love, you know, Venice and they want to see all the amazing things you're doing?
Well, I am My Venetian Apartment on Instagram. And if you are more of a Twitter person, I am Dash of Prosecco there. And of course, you can just email me or send me a DM or whatever. I think all my contacts are somewhere in my bio on Instagram. But just send me a DM. I always hang around here, so I'll see it for sure.
Perfect.
Yeah, if you have any question about the things we've talked about, just drop me a DM. I'll be happy to help.
Amazing. Oh, that sounds great. You know, when I come to Venice again, we have to catch up for sure.
Absolutely. That would
Sounds
be amazing.
good.
That.
Can't wait. Thank you so much, and have a beautiful Sunday in
And you
Venice.
too. Thank you so much, Lee. It was beautiful to be here with you today. And thank you to everyone who joined us.
Thank you, guys.
Ciao.
Ciao. Ciao, everybody. Bye.